In this video, I'll be sharing with you guys an alternate what I've found for Ulty. Ulty from YieldMax has been big investment for a lot of income-oriented investors, and I did put some $1,600 in it as well. And as of today, I have lost 26% of my initial investment. But with that said, it doesn't take away from the fact that Ulty has been paying me dividends every single week since I initially invested, and I've been able to coop up 300 out of this $426 loss through dividends. But I would still wanted to see an alternate option to Ulti, and in this video that will be the focus. So just to give you guys idea, I have my main portfolio in which I have over 230,000 US dollars invested, and then I have the secondary portfolio where I have been holding Ulti for a bit over 3 months now. And if you see here, I have not been investing back these dividends, or call it drip. I have not dripped on for the dividends. But what I've been lately noticing is that my first investment was $1,592. Then again invested about $16. So altogether, it was more than $1,600 investment to collect 258.6 shares of Alti, which initially started paying me off $25, roughly $26. Then it dropped to 25, then 24, then 23, and then it kept paying 23 for a while, and then it dropped to 22, and this week it only paid $20.30. So pretty much it's a downtrend. So not only we are losing value of Alti, but we are like the principal value, but we are also getting less and less dividends if we do not reinvest. And the whole point of income ETFs is to have something with NAV stability so that we can eat from the dividends that it support. So the alternate that I have found for ULTY from YieldMax is KYLD. This is from Curve, which have produced a few ETF. They have a handful of ETFs, and a couple on the commodities, so like gold and silver. Then we have a KQQQ ETF, which is their most famous ETF. And they have just introduced KYLD last week. And I've been noticing the price action on KYLD here. And what I've noticed is that this may well be my next investment. Instead of investing in ULTY, which I initially started because I wanted to test with less than 1% of my portfolio, I initially tested that out. But now I'm thinking I'm gonna sell all of my ULTY shares, which are going to give me some $1,100, I believe, as of today's value. So yeah, roughly $1,200. And I'm going to put all 1,200 on KYLD before their ex-dividend date, which is the next week. I believe they have announced that the record date is 10th, and then the ex-dividend date will be 11th of November. So we'll see how that all goes. And if it pays dividends equal to or close to what Alti has been paying in dividends, then I'm all for it. So now I'm going to give you guys a few reasons. The most important reason that I've seen is the fact that the price or the appreciation of the in price value is a lot more in KYLD compared to ULTY. And I'll give you the example here. So it has been, again, like, it has been around for just a week. So don't think that it's gonna be, something out of the out of this world, and then this will solve all your problems. But the thing here is, in this last week, what has happened is market has gone down. So if you look here, S&P has been down 2.47% for this past week. Overall, if you see here, this is a time frame since KYLD is out for 6 days now. And here's the price action. So if you see here, if you look closely, when the market is trending down, KYLD will be impacted most in the price, meaning it will see the biggest drop down in the price action. But then when the market has a good day, and we're not talking about multiple good days, we are just talking about one single good day, then the price appreciation will be better than both KQQQ, their other product, Curve's other product, as well as ULTY. So from down here, when they were down here, from negative 6.18%. And when Ulti as compared to KYLD was at 4.44%, the next day when the market saw a bit of correction or bit of positive side, so S&P went from negative 1%, which you can see here, negative 1% to negative 0.64%, so it gained 0.26% positive for that day. KYLD seen positive as well. KYLD saw 0.4% positive, but look at the value of KYLD. Sorry, KQQQ 4%, but look at the value of KYLD. KYLD went from negative 6.18% to negative 3.91%, which is a great gain, over 2% gain in just one single day. So it has improved the result on the upside. So then even when you see a negative day, next day again everything went down again, but KYLD remained above ULTY. So ULTY, when it see a dip in the market, it keeps on dipping. So the NAV has been depreciating on ULTY, whereas KYLD, the price will go up as well when the market sees an uptrend. And again, it all depends on the core underlying assets that KYLD holds. KYLD holds AVGO, KYLD holds other important growth-oriented stocks, with some of them being a mega cap stocks. So those are likely to recover fast, and those are the ones that are likely to stay longer in this world as well. And same goes for the total return, since there hasn't been any payment yet in this last 6 days session. So the total return is pretty much the same as well, just a bit of difference from the from price appreciation. But this was an important graph that I wanted to show you guys, of how KYLD can improve the losses of ULTY that you see. So in case of a good day, you will also see appreciation, and not just it's a stock. Same thing has happened, minus 2.68%, but it ended the day at 1%, and then after hours it up 1.62% more compared to ULTY, which if it opens, which was down 1.2, 1.4%, but only able to recover 0.77%, and after hours it's actually down 0.11%. So that's the difference. And I think Curve has presented a great presentation on a couple of the channels that I've been watching. And if you are more interested in learning more about Curve and how they've been producing these kind of returns and price appreciation as well, then you should be able to log in and see on this website. I'll link this website below in the description. So uh, Mm, So, mm, so just to wrap this up, if you are interested in learning more about Curve and their ETFs, you can click in the link and in the description below, and there you will find all the ETFs, growth and income oriented ETF, precious metals, including gold and silver, and then some other single stock income ETF, which I would not recommend to any of you, but that's just my opinion. Another point that I want to mention here is none of what I've showed you is an investment advice. I just told you guys what I'll be doing with my shares, and that's pretty much it. Thank you guys for watching, and I hope I'll see you guys in my next video. Till then, take care of yourself and people around you. Goodbye.